It's 2014. Ryan and I are so excited to be expecting our first baby. And we can't wait to tell our family about it. A few months later, we buy our very first home. And we are nesting. Ryan and his dad, Clark, are putting together the crib, the car seat, and the stroller. And I get the hospital bag ready. A few days later, I go to my very last ultrasound appointment. And as soon as Dr. Sharma walks in, I can tell something is wrong. I am so sorry to have to tell you this now, but this is a case of stillbirth. Your baby has no heartbeat. No heartbeat? No. This can't be right. This is a big mistake. Please check again. By 6 p.m. that evening, my family and friends are gathered in our living room, already talking about next steps. I'm not ready to move on. Nav, look around the room. Nobody's crying. Pull yourself together. Two days later, I deliver our baby boy. We name him Jayden. And you guys, he is perfect. 10 pounds, head full of hair, his hands and feet fully formed. That was the first, the last, and the only time we got to meet him and hold him. We take him home, metaphorically, in pieces. His teddy bear, his hands and feet clay set, his ashes, a clip of his hair, and the only onesie he ever wore. We drive home brokenhearted with the broken reality. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I just need to handle it. After all, I have a business to run. It's 6 months later. I'm doing good. I'm doing good as if nothing happened. My business is growing. But on the inside, I'm frozen. Like that one time I had to give a keynote speech and I heard a baby cry in the audience and it hit me. I could not speak. This grief feels like second death to me. I avoid it like a plague. I will be okay as long as I never speak about it. Anyways, no one speaks about these things, right? So you know what I did? I put a face up around all my family and friends, even my own family and my in-laws. No one spoke of Jayden's name, including me. Ryan packed up Jayden's stuff in a box, his blankets, his clothes, and packed it all up in a box in the basement and covered it with a blanket. For 2 years, I had anxiety going near the basement. A year later, Ryan and I are standing at the Ambleside Beach. It's a cloudy day, and I'm throwing Jayden's ashes in the ocean. The waves took him away, and it scared the shit out of me. He is completely invisible, like he never existed. And so am I. I can't go on hiding him from the world. I can't go on hiding my pain from the world. And that's when I decided that I was going to work hard with a trauma psychologist. My trauma psychologist, Stephanie, said to me, Nav, your progress has been the fastest among many of my clients. And I joined many grief groups trying to honor Jayden in the best ways I knew how. A year later, we bring home Rose, our rainbow baby girl. She is tiny, just under 6 pounds, and she is the most beautiful baby I ever laid my eyes on. Rose is alive. She responds to my love and care. How can I hold this beautiful baby and still be longing for Jayden? The truth is, I've acknowledged Jayden in safe and private places, but I've yet to come out with our extended family or in public. It's time to come out of hiding, so Jayden can live on and Rose and I can too. So you know what I did? I shared with my new neighbors, Mark and Lorraine. You guys, we actually have 2 kids. One in heaven and one on earth. And you know what Lorraine said to me? Nav, I also have 2 sons, Riley and James. Riley left us 5 years ago, and I miss him so very much. I realized sharing Jayden with the world isn't just for him, and it isn't just for me either. Jayden lives on in the butterflies around my house. He lives on in the angel books that Rose reads at bedtime. We look forward to celebrating Jayden's Day every year with a party, with a cake and balloons. We're starting to speak of him freely in our conversations. Last Christmas, my tree was finally complete as I hung a family ornament on it, which said all of our names: Ryan, Nav, Rose, and Jayden. And my mantle never looked so beautiful because it had his stocking on it. It's white and golden and so soft like an angel. Yes, it still hurts. There will always be an ache in my heart for what could have been. But Jayden is no longer hiding. And neither am I. As I share Jayden with the world, my broken heart is finally healed.